So what that's going to tell the distortion is that we're going to distort only the low end instead of compressing the entire signal, and it's going to add a lot of warmth to our signal, and we only blend it in just a bit. So it's kind of just adding warmth. And then I'm going to add a sub in here just so we have one, and put it on direct out, and then apply LFO2 to the sub. Turn the random off so that it plays the same phase every time instead of it being random every time. All right, so that's already sounding pretty good. And let's see how to add phaser for bass. I'm afraid about low end. So what you can do if you're afraid to add any signal or any effect and you don't want it to affect your low end. So say in this case, what we're doing right now, we have the sub direct out on the patch. So the mid bass, the actual like rhythm bass, is part of the sub, so they're one thing. So what you can do is take an EQ and take a high pass and put it about anywhere from 100 to 150. I like to do anywhere in between. And then you group the EQ, so you do Control G or Command G if you're on Mac, and it's going to group it. And then you click this like hamburger button here, and then it shows you your chains. So this is going to be like layering multiple versions of the sound. So I can rename the first chain that we have and call it mids, and then do Control D on Windows or Command D on Mac, and you can duplicate it. And then we have 2 copies of the same chain, processing chain. And I'm going to call this one lows, and then instead you can invert instead of a high pass, you can do a low pass, and now you're going to have the lows separated from the mids. So now if you want to add chorus or phaser or any kind of effect and you don't want to affect your sub, you can do it this way. So now if I add a phaser here, it's only going to apply it to the top mids and high end. It's very similar